Okay, go over some of the things in the version 2 builder. I am hoping to get this released tonight, actually. I can finish some bug fixing. So, in version 2, quite a bit different here, but just go through and make some adjustments here to the USS Evil Jerk. And add some automaton bays to show off the updates to the fighter pets. And the armor system updated quite a bit, so now there's actually different materials, different properties that have health points and damage resist per property. So things like ceramic has really high damage resist, but lower health than something like titanium. And you can adjust the thickness of the armor, and that does show up as far as in your ship performance. And the appearance layer, so this is a dedicated layer where you can mess with the different textures and the how much emphasis there is on things like the mounting plates. So if I want to go in here and mess with textures, I can do something like this, and can even change some of the textures per module if I want to get fancy like that. And just undo that because I happen to like where this was before with the Evil Jerk. Also has a full stamp system now, so you can do different text. You can resize that, have it curved, have it curved, scaled, different fonts in there to use, mostly for the ship names there. There is also a nice thing, well, I think it's nice anyway, where you can actually control the amount of wear that's in there. So I think Kerbal Space Program has a similar thing where the edges of the shapes actually have some weathering. So if I go into a live preview here, you can see, well, maybe you can see, but there's actually some weathering effects and integration based on how much you set that wear level. And different stencils, things like that. So we're also going to have some navigation lights, stuff like that. The sketch system, so this lets you go in and you can actually just, well, sketch and then go in and retain that sketch if you want to sort of draw your outline or create your ship against some other thing. And because you can import pictures if you want to have your favorite sci-fi ship or do a dragon or something like that, you can do it. And the last thing that's kind of a part of the whole appearance mode is the live preview version. So this lets you go in and do some photo mode stuff. So you can change some backgrounds. You can also add some lighting in there if you want, and mess with some of the key and the fill if you want, all sorts of different things. And the other thing you can do is battle damage, because I think battle damage is cool. So beam lets you do a line of damage across your ship, and there you can actually see the armor layer under it, which is kind of cool. So where there was armor on this particular ship, you can see it. see here, there is no armor, so you can do all that kind of stuff, which is cool. And then you can snapshot, have a nice, pretty picture. And these ships then fly, so you can go into the little test studio here, use different abilities. And it also has a much more robust save system, so you can actually go in and save multiple copies. Those are exportable. And there's also a plan mode too, so kind of similar to Cosmoteer's Blueprints mode. If you go into plan mode, you can do anything you want and at any time just discard it if you don't want to. Otherwise, you've got to hit Control Z a million times to mess with things. So if I want to go in here and go into select mode here and I don't know, do some weird, goofy thing with the ship, I certainly can do that. Oh, and the last item, I guess, there that I didn't really cover is the shapes mode. So the version 1 builder had shapes, but these are just a lot cooler, to be honest. So you can go in here and make some different shapes like that, and then you can merge them in like that. And even once that's done, you can also uh, set how the edges and corners actually work if you are interested in that kind of thing. And this set of pre-built shapes hopefully lets you do some cool stuff. I think Talon's probably my favorite if you just want to put, spikes on everything. And you can texture these differently, which is fun. I mean, I think it's fun. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm guessing I'm making some kind of weird antler beast or something, um, which is great. So you can also control the layers of all these things here. So if you want to bring these forward, backward, merge them, don't merge them, anything like that, you are free to. I guess maybe that's almost like a stag beetle or something. Anyway, but you can do that and then go in, and now I've got the USS stag beetle deer thing. It's actually kind of cool. Right on. If you want to chat about anything, feel free to join on the Discord. Thank you.